Yes. Yes. Yes.
Commandment? Yes. Yes, I wall. I mean so. Yes, I wall. Yes, I wall. Ready.
Ready. Yes. Ready. Yes. We wall. Ready. Yes. Ready. I wall. I wall.
Commandment?
Date order.
Commandment.
Yes. Ready. Yes. Ready. Yes.
Yes, he wall. Heil.
Yes. He wall.
Commandment. Immenso.
Chug. Name. I'm a picture.
Yes. I mean so. I mean so.
I'm a picture. I'm a picture.
Ready. Yes. I mean so. I wall.
Yes. Ready. I wall. Command. Yes. I mean so. Yes. Commandment. Ready. Commandment. I wall. Yes. Commandment.
Yes. Commandment. Imme wall. Ready. Yes. Ready. Immenso. Yes. Yes.
Commandment.
Heil. He may wall.
Commandment?
Commandment.
Red light. You wall.
Yes. I mean so.
I forgot to bring settlers up, if you're wondering why I didn't build anything.
They're there.
Yeah, I usually have them ready to build, like, right away.
Yes. Immenso.
But they came a little late.
Ready. Iwis. Yes. Commandment. Lion.
Yes. Ready. Yes.
Ready. He wall.
Date order.
Yes. Yes. Command. Yes. Red. Yes. Command. Iwis. Ready. Command advance. Command Iwis. on the wrist. Ready. Yes. Commandment.
Shot.
Yes.
You're a tennis. Build your base up. Build in the middle.
You want? Yes. Ready. Commandment. Ready. Commandment. Commandment. Ready.
Hey, I didn't realize my thing died. I went to get a charger,
Oh.
and I didn't know how to pause the game.
Oh, you could have asked.
Yeah, I didn't. I was fucking with the settings.
I was wondering why. I was wondering why you weren't fighting. Here, build your base back up.
How do I pause the game? I just.
Okay, well, okay. For future reference, just ask. But it's F7.
I mean so. Lay on.
Oh.
Avance. I mean so.
I don't have any settlers.
Commandment. Recht. Vorstellen.
I'm yes.
Commandment.
Yes.
Yes. Command. Yes. Yes. Remain so.
We're done.
You're gonna need more than one settler.
Yeah.
Bring your. Have you gotten the natives yet?
No.
All right. I would say probably just bring your explorer forward and build a town center.
Yes, yes. Ich meine so. Yes, ich will. Ich meine, yes, ich will.
Yes.
Yes.
Commandment. He was. Remain so.
Ready, yes. Ich will. Ich meine so.
Commandment. I mean so. Ready.
Yes. I wall. Yes.
So
I feel like I was.
so what
Go
was
ahead.
so what was happening? Like what happened?
Well, I was trying to pause it, and then I thought I could just quickly grab a charger, and I realized my base was gone by the time I came back. I mean, I was actually fighting when I went to grab the charger when you mortared all my infantry buildings,
Yeah.
and then I ran to grab a charger, and the rest of my buildings were gone.
you could have just asked.
Yeah, I thought I could grab it fast enough before much happened, and I realized that was not the case.
Yeah, in Age of Empires, you cannot look away for more than 5 seconds. If you do, the shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, I did realize that when I came back.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Yes.
Let's
Make an army before you say you're ready.
Commandment. Heil.
Ready. For
Is
step.
that
Commandment.
Ready.
Yes.
Maybe I build my buildings too close too, because like, it's so bad. Oops.
You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. I mean so.
No. Why are my cannons walking into you? I just don't understand. What is killing my building so fast? I don't understand.
I have the best grenadiers in the game.
Oh, bro, there's 2 there. How are 2 of them?
It was
Like, my building-
it was originally 5.
Oh.
Yeah, British have the best grenadiers in the game. They're really good. Actually, technically, Napoleonic France does, but that's a revolution.
Did you delete any settlers?
I deleted. How many is that? 20.
Yes, you want. Ready, man.
Yeah, I have 20 there.
You man.
Yeah, the thing about British is, and I honestly could have deleted. I could delete like a lot more if I wanted to, but because the British economy is so good, they can afford to delete like half their eco. How many vills are you on?
I'm on I have 77 now.
You have 77.
Left, yeah.
I have 79. So we have about the same bills.
Okay, like, just go. I think I built my buildings too close together.
No, I think they're okay.
Then why do my cannons go around the buildings when I click on them?
One thing I will say is, like, for the opening battle, I think you built your buildings too close to the river.
Oh, I see.
You want to... That was a mistake that I made when I first started playing. You want to build your buildings, like, a little bit further back. Because you don't want them to be able to shell you from their side of the river.
I see.
Ready, one.
Yeah, see, now you're doing better.
No, don't go into the base. Like, why are my cannons doing that? I don't understand.
Are you attack moving them, or what are you doing?
They're in attack mode, but look, why are they walking into you?
I would just let them do their thing. Don't like try to micro them too much, unless it's culverins. Culverins you want to micro.
Okay.
GeForce. Ready. Ready, yes.
I feel like I should be able to kill one of your mortars with 5 culverins, but maybe that's too much to ask for.
You got 2 of them so far.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I had 5. Now you got 3. I only have 2 now. Those organ guns fucking just shred.
They do, but I can't keep them alive because I can't keep an infantry building up, so I can't make anything to beat your horses.
Yeah. Like I said, British have the best hussars in the game.
Oh, this is a fuck. Oh good, my servers are building. Nice. Okay, those grenadiers take a building down in like in 5 seconds.
Yeah, they're pretty gnarly.
Well, I no longer have settlers. That's a bummer. Oh wait, I have 2. I have 2.
Ready, yes.
Let's see if one building can go up.
Don't build right there. That's too close to me. Like, when you retreat, you want to retreat, like, much further back. Because otherwise I can just do this. Like, I would start building, like, by the trading post. Because I'm going to need time to build up, like, my forward base. So that gives you a little bit of time to build, too.
Yes, like. You want. Ready, yes. Come on, then, yes. Right.
Ready.
A1.
Ready, yes.
Come on, A1.
Use your villagers. You got idle villagers there.
Oh, I didn't mean to make 5 mortars. Oops.
Yes. Ready. Ready. Eye on.
Ready, wall. I mean so.
Ready. Yes. Recht, yes. Heil, recht, recht.
I am sorry, Grieve. I may not steer it.
Yes, I mean so. Yes, I want.
I may not steer it.
Ready. I wall.
Come on, Yes. I am sorry, grieved. I may not steer her.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I feel me stronger now.
Ready. Commander. He wall.
I am sorry, grieved.
Minnesota.
I may not steer her.
Yes. Tiljere. Ready. Tiljere. Richt.
Feel me stronger now.
Risk. Yes, he will.
Feel me stronger now.
Yes.
He met.
I feel me stronger now.
Ready. Commander. Immenso. Yes.
Ready. I mean so.
Stronger now. Yes, I am sorry. I may not steer her.
Commander, I wall.
I feel me stronger now.
Yes.
Yes, I'm off. They are.
Fucking Portuguese mortars.
I'm like desperate.
I mean, no, a good offense is a good defense. If you can prevent me from getting forward buildings up, I can't push you.
Ready. Richt. Commandment. Yes. Ready. Richt.
I feel me stronger now.
Did I lose my forward villagers? I did.
Ready.
I feel me stronger now. I am sorry, grieved. I may not steer her.
I mean so.
I feel me stronger now. I feel me stronger now.
Yes.
I feel me stronger now. I feel me stronger now.
Did you delete more villagers?
They just died. I have 70.
Alright. Yeah, this is actually fucking nuts.
I feel me
I need some coal.
I probably should have got my mortar card earlier. I think that's making a difference.
Yeah, I mean Portuguese mortars are just fucking insane. Like I can't push you every time I try. I try to build buildings, but you just keep knocking them down.
I'm definitely draining, I think, though.
You're at 484. That's good. You're doing a really good job spamming the pikemen whenever I try to cav rush you.
I know, thank God they're instant.
You're doing a really good job keeping artillery up.
I feel like I got into a better rhythm of clicking every 5 seconds on more cannons. I think that's why. But I'm draining, I think, because of that.
Did you set hotkeys to your buildings? Or control groups, I mean?
No.
Okay.
I didn't do hotkeys. I'm just trying to, like, have them always coming even before they die.
Oh, I don't know. I'm fucking touching, man. I tried.
I mean, Aztecs against Russia doesn't seem like a very good combination.
That's like one of their worst counters. I do want to see my KD though. I tried fucking hard.
You've gotten a lot better, Tennis.
47k,
I'm like sweating.
53k.
My eyes are starting to like twitch. And I'm just all I'm doing is draining slower though.
I don't know. I feel like we're draining at the same rate.
Not that big of a combat speed difference. I should have had like double because the hero doubles it, but I didn't play with the hero.
Recht. Heil.
Ready, evolve. Imene so.
Yes. Immenso.
I was fucking spamming the building down.
Commander, west.
Oh, fuck that.
What happened?
I was 99% complete on that outpost, and then you mortared it. Your micro on your cannons too is really good.
I feel like I'm doing better with the cannons. I'm also making a shit ton of them. So,
I mean, yeah, that's what you need to do as Portuguese. Like, they have some of the best artillery in the game, and you're doing a really good job keeping them up. You have a really good army composition too. Just like organ guns and pikemen. Like, that's all you need.
Yeah, the organ guns. I realized, you know, sometimes just make more. When in doubt, make more organ guns is like the motto.
And you got that shipment too, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to
We
keep
did
that.
I don't know if Zed knows about using his war chief to counter artillery, because he just keeps suiciding rifle riders into me. Like, he should not be draining this hard, but suiciding rifle riders like that is gonna drain you.
Yeah, I mean, like, the war chief, that thing is literally better than Culverin. It's like practically a cheat unit.
Yeah. I mean, the only effective counter to it is spies.
I feel me stronger now.
He says he needs coal. Dude, you got war chief. I have not been doing a good job keeping my shipments up. That's one thing that's failing me. That is not true at all.
Yes. Ready. Yes. Yes.
I've seen it get up to like 10,000 HP.
Yeah, if you get like the 40% treasures and the like.
Yeah, I mean, like, even full anti-cav, like, can't take it down.
He's not using any melee cav either.
Oh, my
Yeah, you
Corbin.
pretty much have to do what I'm doing right now and just block it. That's the only option you really have other than spies. Spies will hard counter, and you can make like 10 and just hold position them in the back of your army, next to your art, but then you're down 10 pop.
It's your French first.
I mean, I should not be draining him this hard. Like, he started with more score than me, and now he's below me. Shit. Notice war chief. No, use my cannons. It's the other pain is you literally look away for a couple of seconds, and then you just get screwed.
Yeah, that's. I like to have heavies. Even when I play French, I'll put my factories on the front.
Alright, I tried. Good game.
Hey, good game. You did really good compared to last time I played you.
With a hard counter.
I feel like, yeah, this went at least a lot, That is fast.
You did a really good job keeping like constant production of units. You had a really good army composition, and I feel like your cannon micro was really good too.
Yes. Come on.
I feel like I was doing so much better, but then the mortars like fucked me up. I don't know why my culverins.
The only thing I would recommend going forward is how many villagers were you on? Like 79 or something?
I started at maybe like 80, then they were just dying, so it went to 70 to maybe the least I was at was 60.
Yeah, so I would say 70 is a good number to have if you're not fur trading, but with fur trade, you can easily get away with deleting like 40 and be on like 60 villagers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe delete a few more villagers, because I mean, like, because here's the other thing too, like you fur traded, you're going mostly like pikemen anyway, so the only gold that you're really spending is on artillery, and even then you're getting a lot of shipments of organ guns, so you shouldn't spend a whole lot of gold. And if you have more units, and if you start trading better, you'll spend less anyway. So delete a few more villagers.
And then I can probably get a bunch more organ guns.
Yeah, because I fought your brother a couple days ago. It was like a week ago. He went Dutch Merc like he always does, and I was going Canada. And at first he didn't delete any villagers. He just kept all his villagers. And I was kicking his ass at first for the first like 10 minutes, and he was draining kind of hard. But then he deleted like 20 villagers, and then he started kicking my ass. And because he started trading like a lot better, it actually helped his eco despite him deleting villagers, because he didn't have to spend as much resources on units because he just kept trading very well against me. So there are situations like that where deleting villagers can actually help your eco.
Right.
But
that makes sense. It's always hard for me to think that way.
But of course, you have to trade well and fight and like translate that into fighting better, because if you delete villagers but you can't translate that into better fights, then obviously
you'll just drain really fast.
Yeah, then you'll just drain really fast, because then the next game we fought, that's what happened. He did Dutch Merc again, but I played normal Dutch. I did a different civ, and he did the same thing. He deleted 20 villagers, but he wasn't able to push me, so he started draining extra hard.
I see. I guess that makes sense, yeah. With fur trade, I should just delete at least 30, 40, just right off.
Yeah, whenever you fur trade, you can be really greedy and, like, delete more villagers, so...
Okay. How did everyone else do?
I got errands.
Oh.
I mean, he fought Wanda, and he fought Aztecs.
Oh, he fought...
He fought Russia as Aztec, which is not a good matchup in my opinion.
Yeah, that's probably one of their worst. Mexico and Russia. In ports. Pretty bad matchup.
Oh, ports is a terrible match. I fought it. One of my favorite games that I've ever played was like a month ago. I was Portuguese. I fought an Aztec player. Oh man, that was a really good game. I had like 10. The game went on for like 3 hours because of a bunch of other bullshit that was going on all over the map. It was a bunch of rats and stuff like that. But at the end of the game, I had like 10,000 kills and only like 3,000 deaths.
Yeah, you can react too fast to the coyotes, your pikes.
I mean, he was spamming a ton of coyotes, and I was spamming a ton of ordnance pikemen, and they spawn instantly, and they trade really well against them.
Yeah. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, Zed needs to build his fire pit, like, in his forward base, and he needs to spam the shit out of his war chief.
Yep. I'm doing as best I can to kind of micro my shit around and constantly block him.
I love how you have spy. I love how you have some spies, even though he's not even using this war chief.
He started to once
there
we
you
gave
go.
him the tip.
He has some melee cav out. Yeah, like sometimes he wasn't using them, but he should always have like 5 to 10.
Yeah, especially with Lakota, you need axe riders constantly in front to front the damage. Otherwise, you just end up trading skirmishers constantly, which isn't very effective. You need him basically as a tank.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can afford to do that with the Axe Riders too, because the Axe Riders are very food heavy, not gold heavy, so you don't have to worry about like cutting into your resources that you traded.
Yep, and the other thing is, I think especially in 60, but even at 40, I like the infinite Axe Rider card, because you don't constantly need to send Bison. So usually you can use the infinite Axe Rider card in between shipments of Bison and get a couple extra in for free, which even further extends your economy.
So he is starting to use his War Chief more,
He's
but
using the War Chief. Yeah.
he needs to build it forward though. He needs to move the plaza.
And I mean, I'm a Lakota main from the ancient days of Tad, so I know all the tricks too, and that's why like I'm not bad at microing against War Chief specifically, because I just know the way it's gonna path.
I forget who it was that I was playing, but I fought against a Lakota player at South Africa one time. And at South Africa, I'm spamming literally nothing but cannons and Imperial War Wagons. And even with like 50 Imperial War Wagons, like they couldn't take down the War Chief, and it was fucking retarded.
Yeah, spies are truly the only real hard counter to War Chief. But even then, with 10 of them, you still need to body block with your other units to keep the War Chief from getting into range. Because if he gets into range, then you're just screwed. But every time he does something like this, and suicides hand cav and range cav in, super bad for him.
You ever play Lost?
Nope.
It's a map with a bunch of treasures, but you know, like the hero treasure. Boost your damage.
Like 40% and the like. Yeah.
There's one that's 100%, I think.
What?
Oh dang.
On Lost, if you're playing free for all 8 players, there's a hero treasure for every player. So if you play Lakota, you can get 8 of those treasures.
Do you remember in Tad, Decon would always have like a treasure that gave 10% attack to like all your infantry or something?
Yeah, the one everybody would fight over.
Yeah, like that's why everybody played. Like Decon was by far the #1 map in Tad. It was like the Orinoco of Legacy. Everybody liked that map for 2 reasons. 1, because of that treasure, and 2, there was no such thing as high res back in the day. Standard res was the only thing that there was. So people liked Decon because it had extra resources.
I loved that map as Lakota because, or well, Sioux back then, because if you spawned in the middle, your team complained the least about having to wall for you.
Yeah. Doesn't that map also have like more hunts too?
Yes, hunts and berries, both of which you get bonuses with as Lakota. So super good for their boom too. It was like the only map that you could reasonably get above 1800 in Tad.
The funniest thing about that map was like once someone discovered the treasure that gave the 10% like infantry attack boost, everyone would flag it, and then you would have like just 8 explorers just like hovering over it, and nobody wanted to be the first one to attack like the treasure guardians because that would risk you like not getting it. So you would just have like 8 explorers just staring at it, and like nobody would make the first move, and he would just stand there for like 10 minutes until finally somebody would do it. And then like the second all the treasure guardians are gone, just like a swarm of like piranhas like with the explorers would like try to get it first.
Ring around the rosy. Dead. Okay. Now in the downtime, this is when we need to do as much damage as we can to the TPs. TPs down. Just give us the advantage in the fight.
Lakota were a lot better in Legacy because the TPs, they used to stack. like the stats.
Oh yes, I
And,
miss
like-
that so much.
It like if you didn't knock them down, the stats on the units could get pretty retarded.
Yeah, you'd have Joaquinas that did like 300 plus damage a shot. It was truly stupid.
Like it was worse than like Spanish missionaries. It was like a million times worse than that.
Oh yeah, because both the HP and damage were stacked. So you would end up with like 600 HP, 300 damage skirmishers.
Yeah, it was really stupid. Now it's just only one TP is all you need.
But you really, really had to spam them against good players that would keep mortars up constantly behind walls.
Yeah.
Because it was so difficult to siege down walls with them, and you had to rely on your team back then to coordinate and actually handle mortar duty and micro for you.
Well,
Otherwise, you just got screwed by wallers.
Well, the biggest thing, the reason why walling was like such a big deal back in Legacy was because back then mortars didn't do bonus damage against walls, so it was a lot harder to take walls down, and that's why, as Portuguese, you had to take the team wall HP card. That was considered like a must.
Until the 3 Explorer thing got discovered.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that because like you would send it twice, and then when you hit Imperial Age, you could send it a third time. Like that was
end
dumb.
up with 3 Explorers, each of which had like 7k HP. With the Age 1 card back then. It was so dumb.
Portuguese, like back in Legacy, was probably the most like secretly broken civ in the game. Like people would be like, "Oh, France, that's the OP broken civ because of the the instant gendarmes," or Russia because of the team infantry train time. But Portuguese was like that sleeper civ that nobody realized was like actually broken, except for the people who used it. Also, the mortars having more range too. They used to have 50 range instead of 48.
Like, Russia, in my opinion, is actually better now than they were in Legacy, in terms of army and quality and ability to fight. In Legacy, they were really, really terrible heads up because Strelets didn't have Strelet Horde, they didn't have the extra range, they just got murdered by everything. So you basically had to go Musket and Cossack.
They did have Strelet Horde, that card did exist. It's just that that card got buffed in Legacy. It was in Legacy it was just simply a 10% HP boost. Now it's a 10% HP boost plus the 2 extra range.
And that 2 extra range is really, really important for them.
Yeah.
The fact that they were short range in Legacy meant that they always just ran forward and died. So they were basically useless skirmishers as a result. And that's what forced you to basically always have to play musket cannon.
I agree that, like, just head-to-head, Russia has definitely gotten a lot better with, like, their units and whatever. But there were 2 things in Legacy that made them stand out. One was their team card. The Dueling School card used to be a team card, and that was by far, without question, not even close, the best team card in the game. And the other thing, too, was Oprichnik box. Like, that was such, like, an annoying thing to deal with for people who would use it.
Oh, same for Dog Box, back when you could fully box dogs. That was absolutely stupid.
Yeah. Like, I remember, like, nobody wanted to play Russia because, like you said, it was kind of a weak civ, but, like, the rest of the team would want someone to play Russia just for that team card, so it would always be like, alright, who's going to take one for the team? We need that team card.
They were also, in my opinion, a better running civ back then because forts built 75% quicker instead of 50%, and that is very noticeable.
I will say, now that you mention it, I don't, like, that was something I didn't think I remember, but now that you mention it, yeah, I kind of remember the forts went up, like, a lot quicker back then.
Yeah, if you didn't catch the Vils, or not Vils, the muskets building a fort, you were just screwed. Like, they went up in, like, a couple seconds, it felt like.
I played Russia a few times. I never really liked them because I'm not a rat kind of person. I like to just fight head to head. Oh, there it is.
No.
Oh, that was just Wanda.
No.
So yeah, like I like to fight head to head. I just like to do a straightforward push. I don't really like to rat or do stuff like that. So because of that, I didn't really like Russia all that much because I tried to play them normally and I would always just get beaten every time. And I'm like, yeah, this is not really fun.
This matchup will never end.
I was gonna say this is like, I can't tell.
This
if
is
it's
just a drain war, because that's all that ever happens against Lakota is just drain war.
Is he draining you now? Because I feel like you had a much higher score earlier.
No, I mean a little bit, but he's still dropping harder than I am.
Yeah. My 3 mains back in Legacy were British, Portuguese, and Japanese. Japanese was like the one I played the longest, and then eventually I got tired of it, and I moved on to British and Portuguese.
Kill that. I need spies again.
After Japan, I played British for the longest time, and then I faced a Portuguese guy, and he had the 3 explorers, and plus the mortars I noticed were really stupid, and I got sick and tired of it, and I was like, all right, I need to do this now because this is retarded. The other thing too that made Portuguese really good is Dragoons used to be a hell of a lot better back in Legacy. They got nerfed hard.
They were 20 range in Legacy, weren't they?
Yeah. So the card that increased their range used to increase it by 6. Now it only increases it by 4. But even the Dragoon, the Dragoon too, just as a unit, also got nerfed. It used to have like 100 more HP, and it had like 30% ranged armor. Now it only has 20%. Like they could actually like go toe to toe with skirmishers, and actually, at least the Portuguese ones anyway. The Portuguese Dragoons, they could like go toe to toe with skirmishers and actually trade well with them. Like, you had to make, like, pikemen or something. Like, I remember when I played Portuguese, I would just go, like, Dragoon, Organ Gun. Like, that was all I needed. Was the War Chief always this strong in Legacy?
It was stronger.
Really?
It was a 14 times multiplier in Legacy. It's a 13 times now.
I mean, I feel like when you're at that level of multiplier, 1 extra level is really not that much of a difference.
It actually is. It took it from 1-shotting cannons to 2-shotting.
But did they always have this much HP, though? Because I feel like back in Legacy, they did not have as much HP.
Yeah, with all cards. War Chief had the same HP.
Maybe it's just me, but I felt like in Legacy, the War Chief didn't feel like as much of an annoying threat to artillery as they do now.
I think people were just worse at using them, because that was the main reason I played Lakota, was how broken War Chief was. People could never make artillery against me without walls.
Yeah.
I mean, it was impossible. I would kill it in 2 seconds, and they'd just cry, and then I'd infinite TP them, and all their units would disintegrate. Because if you can't keep mortars up, you have no hope of ever beating Lakota on Legacy. Like,
yeah, because you had to knock down those TPs.
Yep. So if you didn't wall and good double flank here.
This is the thing. This is why I hate fighting Lakota right here. It's because you have to dedicate so much of your micro to just the War Chief, and like you don't have time to like pay attention to anything else.
Yeah, it is what it is.
like I've said, it's like actually better than Culverins. I would rather just have a War Chief than have Culverins.
I mean, those spies are kind of fast.
They're really fast.
Ah, shit, they're running forward and dying to calf. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, now I gotta replenish my 10 spies.
Oh, you're over like 20k now.
The more this turns into me just accepting my fate that I'm never gonna push and just focusing on micro, the easier it gets, but...
I mean, this is going to go on forever in that case.
It will.
I was gonna say,
That's the... I think
will be
Lakota
logging
is
off.
kind of just stupid in 60 high-res, because basically, even in 40, there's no way to drain Lakota. Like, you have to just outpush them somehow, and it's very difficult to do that anyway because of War Chief. In 60 on Orinoco, what the hell do you do? You literally just sit here all game and, you know...
The only
just
Lakota
micro
player...
unit back and forth.
There's only 2 people that I've like actually beaten with Lakota. One was... I was Portuguese and the other was Dutch Merc. One was Stanlin, and I forget who the other guy was. Alright, let's take a look at stats here. Yeah, Tennis, your combat XP, you were only a few thousand behind me. That's really good.
oh, nice. What exactly does that mean? Someone told me to look at that a lot, but I forgot exactly what that means.
So it's the experience that you get from killing like enemy units. So it's kind of the best.
Okay.
It's kind of the best indicator of like how well you played the game, because KD can be a little misleading depending on like the civ that you're fighting. Because like Russia, for example, is always going to have a negative KD, even if you play it like really well, just because of the nature of it. And you with Ordnance Riflemen and Pikemen are always going to have a negative KD, just because those are just bad units that you're just using as cannon fodder. So KD
is more important.
Yeah, so combat is the kind of better indicator, because shitty units aren't going to give you a whole lot of XP, whereas like good units will. Like a perfect example is like I fought Trooper one time, and he went Dutch Merc, and he had a way better KD than me, but that's because he's only making so few units, because his units are all mercs, they're all beefy, but our combat XP was like basically the same. So
I see, that makes sense.
yeah, so you
Okay,
were
not too bad.
yeah, I mean, you were 48k and I was 50k. You're only 2k behind. That's not really a big difference, so you and I were pretty even.
Nice.
Now, in terms of score between us, let's take a look at that. Me and Tennis. Yeah, we were draining at about the same rate, I would say. Towards the end, I was actually draining a little bit faster than you.
Oh, I see.
And then taking a look at the villager population. Yeah. Yeah, you had more villagers at first, which is why I was pushing you, but then you deleted more villagers afterwards, and that's why I was struggling against you. Or at least struggling to push you.
Right, so I should have done that really from the start.
Yeah, basically, you want to go on the greedy side of deleting villagers at the beginning to see if you can push. And if you feel like you can't and like your eco starts draining, you can always make more villagers later. But, you know, if you delete the villas early and that works and the sense you start pushing, then you won't notice that like your eco is like getting bad or anything like that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I can always just build them back.
Yeah, so always go on the greedy side, delete as many as you're comfortable with, and then if it works, great. And if it doesn't, just make more villagers later.
Okay.
But yeah, you did a lot better than the last time I played you.
Yeah, thank God. I thought it was gonna go like that. I was like, yeah, no, I feel like I did I was doing the artillery a lot better.
Yeah, and like that's what you need to do. I mean, like with like every civ you need to do that, but with Portuguese specifically, because Portuguese have like some of the best artillery in the game. So you did a really good job keeping the artillery up, and that's how you keep people from pushing you. And keeping the mortar, and the one thing that you're doing a really good job at compared to the last game is you kept mortars up even when you were losing, because like I said before, a good offense can be a good defense, because it was hard for me to push you because you kept mortaring my forward buildings every single time I tried to get buildings up. So even when you're losing on the back foot, it's still a good idea to make mortars to prevent your opponent from pushing you further.
Yeah, I realized that. I was like, even though I'm losing, I feel like it was like helping that I was making the mortars because they were so long distance.
Yes, especially with Portuguese because they got the best mortars in the game. And it's a tough mentality because, you know, oftentimes when you're losing, you're not thinking about like making mortars because you think of mortar as like an offensive unit. You're just kind of panicking and thinking, oh, I need to make units to defend myself or whatever. So a lot of times you kind of forget about mortars. I'm guilty of that too. When I'm on the back foot, I just kind of stop making mortars sometimes. But it's always a good idea to make them even when you're losing because it can kind of slow the opponent down.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Instead of panic spraying.
We just got to get you to try some other civs. Got to get off the Portuguese training wheels.
At some point. But I feel like the problem is if I use a different civ right now, like, I keep...
Ready. Yes.
So the thing is, sometimes I'll start a game and I'm like, oh, I'm going to use a new civ. I'm going to play with, like, people who aren't that good. And then everyone joins my lobby and I'm the host. And I'm like, well, this is awkward. Now I have to play port.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say... the next easiest civ, honestly, is probably Dutch, at least in terms of like booming with them, because you don't really have to do anything. It's just that their eco is a lot more fragile, so you just kind of have to be careful during the fighting. But in terms of just like actually playing them, in terms of just like knowing what to do, it's pretty simple.
But they don't have instant units, really. Right?
No. Okay, well, technically, if you go the Merc strat, and you play on Alps, they do get instant mercs.
Oh.
And Andes too, with the Inca train time.
Yeah. So if you play on a map that has Incas, which is like Andes, for example, or if you play any map that has the Bavaria native, I think it is, it's on Alps, you get instant mercs. Now, of course, that can drain you pretty hard if you're not trading well.
Right.
But here's the other thing, too. That map that I mentioned, Alps, it also makes your mercs cheaper, too. So it actually can help a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I played against... You know who Ari is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played against Ari one time as Dutch mercs on Alps. He was Ottomans. I was Dutch merc. And I literally did not drain at all. Like, I had the same amount of gold at the end of the game as I did when I started.
Huh. So, mercs on the Alps map?
Yeah, that's a good, like, training, like, map to put you on if you want to try Dutch merc. That's the best map to do it on. Because the native that you get, they have a tech that makes the mercs train faster, and it makes them cheaper.
Or play French on that map.
Oh, and fucking abuse Napoleon.
Yeah.
We say things that are broken a lot, but that's actually broken.
You don't even need to be Napoleon though. You can go and play anything. Just send the card.
There was we did a game on Alps, and we had a French guy on our team. He went Canada, and there was another French guy on the other team. He went Napoleon. He literally had like a 600 pop army. And just like obliterated the Canada guy in like 2 seconds. And we were like, what the fuck is going on? And then he explained it to us. He was like, yeah, this is kind of abusive.
Well, shoot, maybe I'll try that.